Welcome back, adventurers, and our adventures today bring us over to Epic Universe, the newest theme park in Central Florida. We're going to be checking out all the lands, all the rides, some food, and everything else. Make sure you hang out with us today on our Epic Adventure. So good morning, adventurers, and welcome over here to Epic Universe, Orlando's newest theme park, Universal's best theme park, and welcome back for the first time for you guys over here to the theme park. I have been here before a couple times and during early previews, but today we are officially here for the first time in a long time, and the first time for you guys. So make sure you guys hang out with us today because we're going to be going through every single land, doing all the rides, trying food, hanging out, and all this stuff. Is going to be a fantastic day out here. So make sure you haven't done so, you are subscribed to the channel, leave a like, and welcome over here to Universal's Epic Universe.
Possible and prepared for the unknown. The time is now, and the journey is yours. Fantastic adventures await you within these new worlds. Unviersal Epic Universe.
This has been something I have been dying to bring you guys to after visiting it a couple times in March when they could not allow any filming or anything of that nature. Finally, we are back, and look at that Chronos. It looks amazing. So beyond this gate, we'll find Garden Greens and Epic World to fill our dreams. So let's take the walk in. Let's hear it all. Let's see it all. It's gonna be such an amazing day. You can hear the Chronos being activated behind us. And now officially into Epic Universe. I am very, very excited to be here today. I'm very excited to be back, and I'm super grateful to my mom for securing some tickets so that we could come in and experience it. As you may notice, Kayla is not with me. Fortunately, she cannot do much of the rides here at Epic Universe anyways, so we decided we'd hold off her coming again. But we are in the park. And our first portal of the trip is going to be in to Super Nintendo World here. And I'm very excited because this has the expanded rides from not just Mario Kart, but it also has Yoshi's Adventure and Donkey Kong. Also, I love the way they did this. Also, I like the green undertone of the lights. Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, but it does look like it has a brief delay right now, unfortunately. So, find something else to do. Oh, this is absolutely amazing. Wow. Comparison of what it was at Hollywood. This is absolutely so amazing. Got little Yoshis up there. There's an area down there. That's where the meet and greets are for Mario, Luigi, and Toad. So many cool things happening. Ooh, wow, this is so cool. I feel like you really kind of get right down into it. Like, I also like the fact that Mario Kart is off to the left, and when you come down here, it only is Yoshi's Adventure right now. And then off to the right is Donkey Kong, which we're gonna be heading over there because we're gonna get a return time for that one, but wow. All right, heading into Donkey Kong Country, and this is the area that was a huge deal because this expanded or gave this land a bigger footprint. So you go from Peach's Castle and the Mushroom Kingdom into Donkey Kong Country, with the premier coaster over here being Minecart Madness. We're gonna get a couple good looks at Minecart Madness as it goes by. So cool. Because Yoshi Adventure is only a 5-minute wait and we have a return time for Donkey Kong, we're gonna go on in and do Yoshi's.
It shows the locations of 3 glowing eggs. You like Yoshi and 3 glowing eggs?
So we're looking for the little eggs, and we need to make sure we get all of the eggs. Also, he's not working. He's supposed to come down like he's pecking us. Oh well. Oh, there's the green egg, so we had to hit the green button. So now going into a dark area, into a little tunnel or portal or pipe. Sorry, I had to really think about it. Look, there's the little red egg. We got the blue one and the other one. Oh, I kind of like the fact you can see Donkey Kong Minecart Madness over there. Also, what is with this little guy? Why is he so blown up? He's so funny. Look at the little baby Yoshis, all fighting over little eggs, or little apples. Look, it's Toad with a golden egg! And so we walked up into the 1-Up factory, and one of the big things they do have is they do have the power-up band. So these you can actually go out and you connect to your Universal app, and then you play games with it and everything. So you have cool. I do love the shirts they have in here. The shirts are so fun and exciting. The button down, love it. I just love this little shop. At least unlike at Hollywood, where they didn't have very much room to work with, they were able to fit a big shop like this into the actual land itself. So much stuff to look at. Like, I am very overwhelmed because I've been here since March, and I thought it'd be over a year before I had to come back, so I'm very happy to just be back now. Hey, Yoshi's Adventure is just a silly little ride. I think it's kind of hilarious. It's a good family ride. I just wish we were like 1 or 2 more of those, especially here in Mario, like in Super Nintendo World. I think it would work really well. So now we are about to go over and do Minecart Madness, and then from there we're gonna head over to Darkmoor, which is the land I have been dying to go back to. time to go do Minecart of Madness. And we actually didn't get even walk through this one the last time. Last time we came, they sent us through the
I don't know what I get, but I'm doing it.
went to the back area. So this is kind of weird going through this. And they do have a single rider line for this line as well. So that actually works. I think that's a good thing to have. Universal is one good thing I always say that they do better than Disney is the single rider lines. They always have them everywhere. Disney seems like it's hit or miss which ones are needed. But luckily we're not waiting in that line. We can head up here. Also the AC in here feels amazing. Wow. Okay, Minecart of Madness. It's just a fun little ride. Like, I know a lot of people don't like the how it feels bumpy and stuff, but if you know anything about it, it's supposed to feel bumpy. It's supposed to feel a little hectic. It's supposed to feel a little out of control, and it's kind of fun. So that was so much fun. We are probably going to do Bowser's Challenge Mario Kart just because that is already at 130-minute waits. So I think now we're gonna head over to Dark Universe, try to get onto Curse of Werewolf, and try to get through Monsters Unchained for sure, and then maybe get a return time for Battle of Ministry of Magic, and then maybe get some lunch. So we got a lot still to do. Only been in one land right now, and we've only been here for less than an hour, so very excited to see if we can get more done today. So we were lucky enough because we got the early park admission because my mom was staying at Aventura, and she just added me to the resort. So we were able to do like Donkey Kong really quick, Yoshis. So now because everyone comes to Super Nintendo World first because of Mario Kart and because of Minecart Madness, they ran over here, and we're gonna head on over to Darkmoor, which I love the Dark Universe area. Well, let's go do Constellation Carousel because it's only a 5-minute wait, aka probably walk on. So let's go do it. Okay, so the Constellation Carousel is such a cool idea for like new carousels and stuff because of the way that it's designed. It's a little less, like, it's not as quite nostalgic, but I like the futuristic style of it. It is so much fun. I kind of like that a lot more than I thought I would, especially just a couple times I have done it. So, but one of the big bummers of the trip is Stardust Racers is not going to be unfortunately open during our time here. I'm not going to go into the conversation about everything that went on with it. Just know we don't get to ride it this go around, but we have ridden it before. And the green side, better side. I feel a lot of the footage today is just going to be showing everything about the park. Because like here is the main like show fountain, and they actually will map out, like do like projection mapping onto Helio's Grand, and then they do fireworks off in the background. So this is really cool. When I came for the previews with my mom the first 2 times, this was still completely empty, and they weren't running any fountains. And then they would like the second time we came, they had some of it filled and were running some of the fountains. So seeing everything up is so cool, especially considering like the fact like, one, I haven't been here since March, so like Celestial Park looks even better than when I first came. So this is, like I said, this is just going to be a lot of me looking at things and just going, wow, this looks amazing. Wow, this looks amazing. Wow, this looks amazing. Because this is such an amazing, beautiful park. So, but we are going to go over, we're going to get a return time to Ministry of Magic, and then I think we're going to go get something to eat, just because we did get in early, and we hit the stuff in Super Nintendo World. So we may not go back into Super Nintendo World, but we for sure are going to spend a little bit of time in Dark Universe, Harry Potter, and the one I'm definitely excited for is Isle of Berk. All right, heading into the Ministry of Magic or Harry Potter area, and it says, for in dreams we enter a world that is entirely our own. And look at the time turner and everything, like everything in it, and then of course the statue with the Elder Wand in it.
Yeah.
So this is probably one of the coolest ways to like enter a land or anyway, because the way you come in, just listen. It is so cool. Then you go around the corner here, and I like how they do it here. It's kind of like a double presentation of the land. You have that, and then you come around the corner, and then there you go. Wow. I remember watching all this being built. I remember you guys also being on all the footage with us, watching everything being built. But yep, here we are into Wizarding World of Harry Potter, where they've got the Lesser Arcanus. And then of course the big thing everyone wants is the Ministry of Magic, which is off to the left. When we were here, when I kept coming, it was not available for any of the previews. It was still down, still being built up. Then as soon as you walk in, just look behind. Wow. I don't remember that, but that was also over 6 months ago, the last time I was here. So it makes sense why I don't remember a lot of it. It's gonna be very interesting to see what the wait time is for Battle of the Ministry, because this is carries probably one of the longest waits, but everyone comes to it first. So like everyone goes to this attraction first, and then like as the day progresses, the wait time actually goes down in time. So of course, then there's the butterbeer stand. I may not talk a lot, it's just because I'm just taking a lot of this in as well, because this is only the 3rd time I've been to this park. So I'm very just like taking it all in once again like I did before. Only a 2-hour wait for Ministry of Magic right now. So we came into Cafe Les Syrienne for a little bit of a snack before we leave, and then we're probably gonna go do the show as well that's over here. So let's see what we get for a little stop of snacking and also avoiding the rain that just came down. We're gonna come in and do Les Cirque Arcanus, the show here. So I'm very excited for this, because I need to do this one. Like a couple times I came, it did not happen. Okay, so Les Cirque Arcanus, that was such a really cool show. It was actually kind of funny. It was halfway through a little under halfway through the show. They actually had to stop for a second, and it looked like they had to reset something on stage, but we were able to finish it. And that was a really cool. I did not know what to expect. I didn't know what I was expecting going into it. That was so cool. I liked the set pieces. I liked how it looked. It had a really cool storyline. I just like the fact it was also Newt. Newt's one of my favorite characters from the Harry Potter series and stuff. So, but now it is time to go do the one thing I have not done that I've been waiting patiently to do. Time to go do Harry Potter and the Battle for the Ministry. Now, I have been through the queue. I have seen it. I have not ridden it. Today, we are going to finally ride it. I am so excited for this. Time to head through the Metro Flu station. So Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. I'm really excited. Plus, I'm really excited to go through the Flu Network again. Woo! Oh, it didn't work this way. Whoa. Gosh, every time. Oh my gosh. You want to talk about a showing off what Universal can do in a queue? They have figured out how to do it in a queue. So Dolores Umbridge stands trial today. So excited for this. Also, I do love the green tile. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Like I said, I've walked through this section a couple of times now, but yeah, underneath. That's crazy. Yeah, no, yeah.
The Norway fashion phase.
Has informed me that she will be assisting Miss Hermione Granger today when she arrives.
Oh my God.
To the trial. Hegel cannot believe her luck. Martin's pants! Oh, Hegel takes the end to
When you come out of the ride, you can spend as much time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we just got off and I'll give you my thoughts on it in a second, but I wanted to talk about how you actually have a little bit of time where you can actually sit, look, see everything. They're not trying to push you through as quickly as possible. But I love just the sheer size. Like, this really felt like walking into the Ministry of Magic from the movies. This is such a cool reveal. I think this is probably one of Universal's best rides, if not one of their best dark rides. Alright, so Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry is probably, in my opinion, probably one of Universal's best dark rides, if not their best dark ride they have ever created. They got really good at the coasters, and I think if they continue putting attractions out like that, but I just loved it. I love that it was like, even though you could see 3 other elevators being loaded on at the same time as you never saw anyone else. It was truly just your elevator. I love the animatronics, the stuff. The only downside I found, by the end I was a little nauseous, and I think a lot of it is because I wanted to look around. I was trying to look at everything. I wanted to see everything. I was trying to see everything that was going on, but it was still that is hands down a fantastic ride. Will I wait an hour and 120 minutes for it? Probably not, but damn, that ride was good, and it was really, really good. And I like how it's continuation of after the last movie with Dolores Umbridge going on trial. It was actually really good. I do have to say though, the one thing that I really, truly do think is that this land is missing that a second really good attraction. I think Battle of the Ministry is their big ticket, the big item attraction, but they're really missing something over in this area. They really need something over there, like something small to kind of drag the people away from Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry, since that can get such a long way. But man, this is like the least anticipated land, and I still think it is not my favorite land, but it is done so well for what it was trying to do. Alright, so we just got done with the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Like I said, I did Ministry Magic, which I am still very much blown away by how amazing that ended up being. That was such a good ride. The show, the Le Cirque show, was so cool. It was, like I said, the only downside was because we had the little hiccup in it, but it was no big deal. And then we also ended up getting some breakfast food from the little restaurant at the front. So that was really nice. Like I said, big downside though is like right now we'd be going between Wizarding World and everything else, and we'd want to go do Stardust, but Can't do Stardust right now, unfortunately, so we are heading off to Isles of Berk to try to go and get a mac and cheese cone, watch Untrainable, ride Hiccups, and see if we can do anything else in there. And it's starting to rain a little bit, so there's that as well. Still such a bummer because the 2 rides I did on this was so stinking amazing. And now it's closed for unforeseeable future at this point. So maybe next time we come, it'll be up and running, and I really hope it would be. But, you know, just time will tell. Hopefully it comes up soon. And now heading into Isle of Berk. This has got to be one of the best land entrances you can ever have. Yeah, it's a little rainy right now, but you know what? I will take this over any day at work. Oh, I didn't realize that the little statues have fire in them. Thing they actually have is, so here at this food stand right here, can't remember the name, right to the right of the Viking training camp, they have mac and cheese cones. But what they've actually done is, because of how popular this is, they've now actually over at Spitfire Grill have made it available to buy. So, oh, and then you have Dragon Rally Racers, where the goal is to try to get yourself to spin upside down. And what I've heard the trick is with this is that as soon as it releases you and you dive, you immediately turn it into the which way it's supposed to go. So maybe do that a little bit later. Right now it's supposed to be a 75-minute wait. I wonder if one of the sides just went down. But Hiccups right now is still posting 120 minutes. So might be a little bit before we do this, so it's no big deal. But I think we're gonna go get a mac and cheese cone, and then we're gonna go see Untrainable. Oh, I like to have a little wind meter up there. It says good and bad, and it's always on good. But you got like you got stuff like this, like you got the horn.
There's 2 of them right here.
It usually used to let them know when there was dragons incoming. But then you got Mead Hall right here. All the way at the peak is Gothel's house. You got Fire Drill right across the way over there at a 30-minute wait. I kind of more people wouldn't be out and about because of the rain and like lunchtime, but
We got our 50% off.
oh, then you have how to treat your dragon. And then you got Cloud Jumper right there at the top over this little area. And sometimes Gobber is out making stuff. I'm not sure if he is right now, or I kind of want to see if he is, but yeah, this is so cool. I love this land. I could just run around this land for hours at a time. Like, look at that. That is so cool. I love Gobber's area over here. This is so fun. And I like when he is out and about and hanging out. I wonder if just because with the rain in the area, he may not be out right now because he doesn't want to get himself a little wet. So do want to take a little closer look at Fire Drill though over here, because this is a fun little ride they added into this. But I still can't get over how amazing Isle of Berk is. Like, this land is stunning. So here is one of the mac and cheese cones. So this is what's called the PB&J, pork belly, barbecue sauce, and
We can go to Mead Hall, and they said tell them that when we go in that we just want to reactivate it.
okay, let's do that.
Let's do that.
So this is so cool. Just right outside of the Untrainable Dragon is a wood carving of the first time Toothless and Hiccup shared their moments. So, but I will tell you how the mac and cheese cone was. But we already want to see the Untrainable Dragon. Love this show. It's the second time I want to see this show. Okay, so the mac and cheese cone that we got was the PB&J one, which is the pork belly and barbecue in a cone, which was absolutely delicious. I can see why that is such a popular treat. And I gotta tell you what, if you are on the fence about going to see Untrainable, the Untrainable Dragon show, go see it. It is such a good show. It is so much fun. The music's fantastic and everything else. So, but right now we got about 20 minutes until we can go ride Hiccups. It does look like that Curse of the Werewolf is back up, and Donkey Kong Minecart Madness is also back up. So we should start seeing some of the crowds being dispersed a little bit better around the park as well. But I want to show you some more stuff around Isles of Berk as well. so you guys see everything. I want to show you guys Fire Drill. There's Fire Drill, which is where it's essentially a shooting game where you're trying to get at points. If you hit certain targets, you'll get soaked and wet and everything. It's actually really cool. I do love this land, so right now here there's the untrainable dragon, and for a while I think it's around the corner. There's actually the wind-up toy of like Toothless flying and stuff. But you can see they've got all the little dragon huts. They're all snoring, they're all sleeping, they're all having a good time. Just this land is so amazing. So I would say, just saw a note that says it sounds like that Stardust Racers will be reopening tomorrow afternoon. And I'm kind of bummed because we don't get to ride it today. But I'm very excited because that means it's reopening, no issues, and it doesn't sound like they had to make any major changes to it. Now I am curious, during this whole entire time it's been down, there have been rumors that they were adding bigger seats for bigger individuals to be able to experience the ride and be a little bit more comfortable. And I wonder if those were being installed while the ride was down, and so they gave them a chance to do that. So I was kind of hoping maybe we'd see them run it, maybe, but I did see a lot of people up at the station earlier when we went by, but dang, one day off from being able to ride Stardust Racers. Oh, I'm so excited to do Hiccups. This is like probably, outside of Stardust, this is by far one of the best coasters. This is by far one of the best coasters in the park. Not really saying a lot, because there's not a lot of coasters in this park, but man, Hiccup is a lot of fun, and especially if you know the secret reason on the second launch of what happens with that. So, but I am very excited that tomorrow Stardust will be reopening, so that means next time we come, we'll definitely get to ride that again. Well, that was an adventure in itself because we got all the way up to the front of the ride. We're going to be the first 2 rows. And as soon as we get there, the train that's going to come up that we're going to get on won't unrelease the restraints. So we were stuck there for a minute. And we were on the ride. We were getting ready to get on to the ride itself. And then they had to have the little maintenance team come out. They fixed it. They moved everything around. Then they cycled it a couple more times. Then they said, all right, now it's your turn to go. So we got up, go to the thing, lift up on the lap bar, won't release. And the poor team member who was there trying to unlock it, it's just staring at us like, oh no, because he knows we've been standing there for a hot minute waiting to get on to Hiccups. And so then we just went to the row 6 and 7, and trust me, still just as good. I would love to have been in row 1, but I'm not going to complain one bit, especially after everything. So that was fantastic. But they were really, really nice, and they gave us 2 one-time use attraction passes for any attraction except for Minecart Madness and Battle of the Ministry, and which is funny because we've already done both of those. So I guess we're going to be using those over in Darkmoor, the Dark Universe area. So that was, you know what? Take what you can. At least we got to still ride. At least they didn't kick us out of line. Well, Isle of Berk was for sure a good time. Got some good food in there. Got to see Untrainable. Got to actually get onto Hiccups, so I'm very pleased with that. But we do have one more portal we haven't quite touched yet. And we'll be heading over there. Next, we're going to be heading to Dark Universe and heading into the town, or the village of Darkmoor. All right, time to head into Dark Universe here, into Darkmoor, into the classic Universal Monsters. Let's take a nice little walk through it, see how it all is. Maybe even see some Igor. Ooh. Ooh. I am very excited about Darkmoor. This is probably the land that I like. I think Isles of Berk was my favorite land to go, like was anticipated, but this land surprised me so much. It is done so well. Like, you got the person who's just playing the violin right there, giving some ambiance to the area. Then you have Igor walking around sometimes. Then you have like Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, all of the Universal classic monsters walk in the area. This land has blown me away. And then it's, again, I think Universal has figured out their dark rides, because this, like, I think Ministry of Magic is good. I said Ministry of Magic may be the best dark ride. I forget about Monsters Unchained. and how good this ride is. The entranceway into Frankenstein Manor and into Monsters Unchained. So excited for this. This was such a good ride when we finally got to try it out.
I'm Igor. My job is to get you through this experiment in one piece. But Igor, I hear you say, where's the fun in that? I agree, you delightful freak. Sadly, this is not that kind of experiment. Look closely. This is a catacomb navigation unit. All you little lab rats and your little lab rat friends get to ride one. Use it, Igor steals, nothing goes wrong. Yes? Don't look at that. It's just the emergency eater function. All according to plan. Igor, you're bothering our guests. I'm ready for them. Yes, Doctor. The doctor will see you now.
Today, you chosen few will witness my greatest discovery yet. Together, we will finish what my great-grandfather started. They called Henry a monster. They were afraid of what he'd done. But you will see, there is nothing to fear. Show them.
At once, Doctor.
Lower the lights, quickly. Now, these people are friends. See? There's nothing to be afraid of. He is amazing, better than the original. He is the key to our most exciting experiment. For years, I have studied and controlled the monsters that prowl the darkness. And only one remains. I will control my ultimate challenge. Count Dracula. Call yourself! That wasn't us.
Silence, creature. I will destroy you and everything.
These two just don't get along. The Dracula experiment is the last piece of the puzzle. And with your help, the world will never see the name Frankenstein the same again. Open the doors!
So I made the comment that I felt like Battle of the Ministry is one of the best dark rides, if not the best dark ride that Universal has ever created. It's this. This is the best dark ride Universal has ever created. This ride is something else. All of the animatronics, all of the stuff, the Kuka arm, Igor controlling you, the storyline, everything that goes along with it. This ride has done it all, and this also has it's been so reliable. It makes it through the day, it doesn't have any issues. The biggest thing as well is that right now it is a 25-minute wait in comparison of the rest of the rides in the park. So this, so good. Consider the first time I rode it, there was not everything was working, and now everything is working just fine. And I loved it. It was even better. Like I said, love Battle of the Ministry, but this, hands down, best ride at Universal, at all of Universal parks. I'm gonna script that. Best dark ride. Velocicoaster is the best ride at any Universal park. All right, so now we are going to be doing Curse of the Werewolf, but the express line is all the way down to here, so I'm curious how long it's going to take. You got the Burning Blade Tavern here. Now, the only thing is that the blades are not turning, and they're supposed to catch on fire, and they haven't been for a last couple trip my mom's been, so kind of a bummer actually, if you ask me. But I think we're gonna go in just to see what the inside looks like. Okay, so Curse of the Werewolf is a fun little ride, but man, the wait time gets awful for that. Like, I think we waited 35 minutes even in the express line as well, so that was insane. And yet, you can go right next door to the better ride in Monsters Unchained, and it's like a 20 to 30 minute wait, and you can pretty much wait even less time for a better ride. Like, this is cool because of it having the swing launch where it's launched you forward, then back, then forward again. But, I mean, it's a cute little ride, but I really said it needs to be double the length in my mind to be like worth it, because it's just so, it's not a very long ride, and it's cool, and it really depends on who you're riding with, but it's not worth the 120 minute wait that it is currently sitting at right now. So Darkmoor, once again, is absolutely stunning. I can't wait to come back through again and look at some more stuff. I think what's going to happen is once we get annual passes, I'm going to come through and I'm going to do full tours of everything, every land by land for you guys, so you can see everything. This was just a first trip you guys have seen. It's the first time I've been able to film in the park, so I was just a little overwhelmed, so I may have been a little all over the place with filming today, but you got to understand, I have not been back since March, and a lot of things have changed. And of course, can't take you guys on the rides because they're super strict on the rides. So now we are at a Darkmoor, Dark Universe, all that, and all 4 portals have been conquered today. Like I said, didn't get to everything today. Like we did, so I still have not done Dragon Rally Racers. Didn't get to ride Stardust Racers because of obvious reasons. Didn't ride Mario Kart because of obvious reasons, and really obvious reason is that we did it in Hollywood, and it's nothing much different here, and it's very unreliable still right now. But we got to do Constellation Carousel early on. That was a lot of fun. But I think we're going to look about maybe getting some food from Pizza Moon and then calling it a trip, because I do need to head on home because Kayla is very bored, and usually I'm in her entertainment for the evenings. So let's see what we can get done before we leave. I do need to get her a snack though. She does want some chocolate covered pretzels from the chocolate shop up here as well. Okay, this is also, I know I will never be a honest to God good food reviewer on this channel because we ate a Pizza Moon. I didn't show you the pizza, but what's great is they have boxes. So I was able to actually get Kayla something, and I'm gonna take it home to her so she has dinner tonight actually as well, and it's gonna be really good pizza as well. But I was actually very much just like, I got done and I realized I hadn't recorded a single thing from eating our pizza. Also, we're going through the little area right in front of Super Nintendo World, and the little area right here is very busy because this is like the most popular portal of all 4 of them. In my opinion, it should be their Dark Universal Berk, but no harm, no foul. Still a great land. And there it is right there, back to the Kronos where all of today started. I'm very happy I got to see the opening thing. Now, they did say that the other ones are supposed to be spinning as well, but you know what? I'm happy because I got to see that one go, but I do love the little sign on the back. It says, you wonder next which path to chart, the answer lies within your heart. And I do love this walking out. I love that no one is here, and it just feels like the day has concluded on a very good note. Hear the Kronos go one more time. Oh, what a good trip. What an absolutely amazing trip. And with that, before my microphone does die, we're gonna go and call it from a fantastic trip out here to Universal's Epic Universe. What a fantastic trip. Got to do so many things, rode so many rides, but we definitely need to come back because now that we know Stardust Racers is reopening again, we have to come back. Oh well, means we have to make another trip out here, and overall fantastic. Plus we gotta bring Kayla out. We have to bring Kayla. She needs to come out at least one time to experience it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the adventures out here. If you guys have been to Epic Universe, let me know know what are some of the favorite things you did, what are some favorite rides, what's some favorite food, and overall, what's your favorite memory so far from Epic Universe. So with all that being said though, as we do head out from our adventures from Epic Universe, we'll see you all on the next adventure.